Teresa Giudice is always attended by Louie Ruelas. Teresa's Bring Back My Wives tour is taking place in Australia. Therefore, the husband of the Real Housewives of New Jersey recently packed his things and left. With stops in Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane, the 7-date journey began on July 9th in Port Macquarie. On July 18th, at the Star Gold Coast venue, Teresa performed with Whitney Rose of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and some of the most well-known drag performers. On Instagram, Louie unveiled a promotional photo of Teresa and Whitney with drag queens Ashley Madison, Laganja Estranja, Eureka O'Hara, and Luxe Noir London, giving fans a preview of the final night. According to Teresa's Instagram, her husband went to several tour dates, such as the Bring Back My Wives event, which was hosted by TV personality and podcaster Justin Hill and organized by Gaudi Events. From dance lip-sync performances and interviews to Q&A sessions and meet and greets, the tour had it all. Just think of the two worlds of Housewives and RuPaul's Drag Race coming together, Whitney told Now to Love, an Australian publication. There will be plenty of reading, glamour, shading, and humor, and it will be enjoyable. In an interview conducted on the red carpet in Sydney, Teresa shared her thoughts on her experience and the things she loved most about Australia. She remarked, "I adore the Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Harper's Mansion. Australia is so much like New York, but cleaner, and I adore that. This is an extremely clean place. The people are quite pleasant. Kisses and embraces are exchanged by everyone, and I'm all about the love. In other words, everyone in Australia is really kind. They really are. It is imperative that you visit Australia if you haven't already." It was around 1 month before to Teresa and Louie's wedding anniversary that the Bring Back My Wives tour started. On August 6, 2022, the pair exchanged vows in front of family and friends in a beautiful wedding in East Brunswick, New Jersey. In an interview with her oldest daughter, Teresa Giudice, who hosts the podcast series Casual Chaos, Teresa discussed the connection. During the second segment of the interview, the Next Gen NYC cast member questioned her mother about how she knew Louie was the one. The way he handled me, for example. He was like, everything was just easy, perfect, Teresa stated in the episode that aired on May 14th. 3 months later, everything was done correctly. He was like a king to me. The connection between Louie and Teresa's daughters, Gia, Gabriella, Melania, and Adriana Giudice, whom she has with her ex-husband Joe Giudice, was also commended. The Jersey mother told Gia that she loved how he handled all of you. With us, he made an effort to be the best version of himself. And he was. Learn more about Teresa's blended family, Louie's initial reluctance to assume the role of stepfather, and other related topics. Teresa Giudice of Next Gen NYC won't have to worry about motivating Adriana Giudice, the youngest of her 3 sisters, even though she may wake up in the morning contemplating a lot of other things. The two discussed growing up in front of the cameras since The Real Housewives of New Jersey debuted in 2009, when Adriana spoke on Gia's Casual Chaos podcast. Teresa Giudice's oldest of 4 children, Adriana Giudice, questioned whether the high school student had any plans to become a social media celebrity like her in the July 14, 2025 podcast episode, Chaos with Adriana Giudice. Adriana confided in her older sister that she was not entirely sure if she wanted to become an influencer. "You're truly an inspiration, and I find it amazing that you're having so much success and doing all of these things. I think, wow, I wish I could be like you," Adriana added. "However, when I actually consider doing it, I realize that I am unable to accomplish it.